And as we get older, it's harder to get to sleep. And what I'm finding out is that, you know, we start losing the serotonin as we get older, and that's why taking melatonin kind of replaces that. So most of the time it's stress related. So yoga can really, the yoga poses can address the body being in a state of stress. And then the yoga nidra is for the mind, kind of releasing those random and continuous thoughts. So let's try it. And rolling back down. Now, one of the poses that we can do, and sometimes they say if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can do some of these poses, but if that's something you can do, one of them is full wind pose. So bring one knee and the opposite knee into your chest. And we do this all the time at the beginning of class. I think it's so important to really start to quiet the mind and then start to work on the poses that quiet the body. So here we full wind pose and just stay with a nice little hug. Now you can always do a little movement with the feet, like flexing and pointing. Just kind of get out that nervous energy sometimes we still have when we settle into bed, right? And then if you want, you can take the knees a little wider and just kind of circle through the ankles. Get rid of any of those cracks or kinks. And take a full breath in. And then go ahead and reverse. And then go ahead and draw the knees back towards each other, holding onto the shin. The gentle rocking that we do is very calming to both the body and the mind. And so that's really easy to just kind of move side to side, hip to hip. And roll through the back. If you want to just do a couple more, just kind of feeling that low back sensation. And then draw the knees together. This is where we're going to go into that complete twist. So we roll up and over and drop both knees down. Now we can always scoot the hip over to the edge of your mat and roll out to the side, reaching the left arm across the floor. Turn the head away from the bent knees and close your eyes. And come back to that deep cleansing breath. Take about 3. Good. One more inhalation. And then draw one knee at a time back up. Good. Bring your knees back over your hips. So have that tabletop position. Then we're going to swing the legs over to the left and drop the knees down. Reach that right arm across the floor. We'll close your eyes. And just come into that belly breath, breathing deep into the diaphragm. You can even come back to that mantra where you inhale, let, and exhale, go. One more, inhale, let, and exhale, go. Then go ahead and slowly bring one knee at a time back over your hips. And we'll bring our feet down to the floor. And good. Come onto your knees. Now this is something you can do in bed too, is child's pose. Use your pillow as a prop, right? You can always come into a wide-kneed child's pose. We're going to just walk those hands out first and come, and if you have the bolster right here, you can just lay your head, come to the side of your face or down to your forehead. And let's take 3 full breaths. And so inhale, let. Exhale, go. Inhale, let. And exhale, go. And just one more time. Now you're going to gently pick up your head and your torso. And what we're going to do is stretch your left arm. So we slide the right forearm. We create a little pillow for our forehead. And then you bring the forehead down to the forearm. Cup the fingers and walk the fingers out. Now if you have a bolster, you can lay the hand behind you, along the sides of the bolster, and just walk the one arm out. Come to the rise and fall of your belly. Then go ahead and lift your head and chest up. Slide your left hand into a 90-degree angle. We're going to rest your forehead on your left forearm and start to walk, spider walk. Your right hand out. Keep the hand cupped for a little while, just keeping that long lengthening of the arm. And then maybe if you want, then press the palm down. And coming into that nice deep breath. And just grounding the brain, right? Dropping the brain. Very good. One more cleansing breath. And then go ahead and slide that hand out. Then we're going to come all the way up. All right, to a table position. And walk the hands towards your knees. You're going to sit back. And we're going to come down to the floor, do a couple more poses here on our back. So these are really good. We want to bring the feet wide and roll all the way down. Now the one that's really the best is legs up the wall. So if you have a wall available, you can go to the wall and set the legs up. But the other way we can do this is we can go back to a blanket or a bolster underneath your back. So I'm going to grab the blanket because it's already ready for me. Already ready. So we're going to lift those hips up and slide that blanket under. Let's take one knee at a time into your chest, right? So make sure whatever you have propped underneath your back feels comfortable. And we're going to hug those knees in. And that changes that position, right, of your hips. Now we're going to hug the knees. We're going to grab our strap. Take it around your feet. And we'll use our strap to really help us with this. We're going to send those legs up towards the ceiling. And again, we had kind of stretched the legs earlier. So just holding onto that strap, very gently drawing the legs towards you. Tuck the chin in. Relax the shoulders down. And just allowing the blood to flow away from the feet and down into the body. Good. Take one more full breath. Now we can let the feet come into a nice V shape. So we stretch inner thighs and psoas. So we're getting all of that really good leg stretches that we tend to do in the end of class. So let the arms stretch out and let those legs go as wide as you can. You can do this also, this stretch on the wall if you have plenty of space. And then just let the arms relax here, even though they're holding those legs in place. You can let them get heavy. And just take 3 to 5 full breaths. And just circulation is so important. I can already feel the kind of the tingling of the legs and the feet. Just taking another full breath in, let's slide those feet back together. Now those you at home, if you wish, you can stay in your legs up the wall position. Sometimes people stay there for 5 minutes, maybe more. Any longer, sometimes the legs will fall asleep. Not always the greatest thing, but we're going to lift our hips up. We're going to move that blanket away, and we're going to set up now for Yoga Nidra. And you're welcome to stay for part of the Yoga Nidra, or of course stay for the whole thing. So come into a Savasana. So either bolster underneath. Eye pillow is always great to block out the light. Lying down in Savasana and making yourself comfortable as possible. Just keep your feet apart and let them flop sideways. Arms slightly away from your body with the palms turned upwards. Adjust your props and your body position, your clothing, so that you are comfortable as you can be. So you can practice without moving, without any physical discomfort. So take a big, deep breath in. Let it fill you with a sense of peace. Exhale and allow the body to let go. If thoughts come in your mind that disturb your relaxation, don't worry. Just come back into the practice. Relax all effort and bring your attention to your natural breath. The natural breath flowing in and out of the nostrils. Maintain your awareness of the breath and at the same time develop the awareness of your physical relaxation. Visualize your body lying on the floor and feel the container of your skin and the clothes on your body. Take your mind out and visualize the surrounding room. Let your mind become completely external. Do not open your eyes. You are practicing Yoga Nidra. Lie quietly until your mind is completely external and you feel ready to make small movements. Begin with your hands and your feet. Wiggle your fingers and move your toes. Start moving your body very slowly, stretching your arms and your legs. Please take your time. There is no hurry. Keep your eyes closed and roll over onto your right side. Stay there on your right side for a moment or two, keeping your eyes closed. Use your hands to push up away from the floor. Allow your head to become up last. Let's find a comfortable seat and gently open your eye. And then if you are leaving for the evening, thank you so much. Thank you and have a beautiful evening.